What's up, y'all? It's your girl Sakina, and I'm back with another review. This is my review for the Real Housewives of Miami. This is season 5, episode 6, I think. Hold on, let me check. Yep, this episode 6, baby. I said it last week, and I'm gonna say it again. Lisa, girl, you are in trouble, okay? So it picks up where it left off last week with Lisa telling the girls that Lenny is leaving her for another woman and he wants a divorce. She said that it has been a week. He told her this on Sunday, and then by Wednesday he was in a full relationship with this girl. I said, no ma'am, he been in a relationship with this lady, okay? He been having sex with her and everything else. He's willing to leave you for her. They've been in a relationship. This is nothing new. He planned all of this out. He told Vito last episode that within a month he was gonna be single. He wasn't sleeping with you because that would be cheating on the one that he's actually in love with. They're in a relationship, boo. This is nothing that was just platonic, and then after he said that he was going to leave you, they decided to be in a relationship. No. I don't care what that man says. Don't let him fool you, and you know what's up in your head. You know exactly what was going down. You cannot convince me or the audience. Okay, well, I am the audience. You can't convince me or your castmates that you had no inkling of him cheating, because you kept trying to convince yourself and everybody else around you that y'all were happy. Just last week in that episode, you were saying that y'all were experiencing an up. Even though y'all have ups and downs, y'all were experiencing an up. And it just seems as if this man is not interested in you at all. We can pick that up, and I know you can pick that up because you're dealing with him personally, physically. He's in your presence. You can read the room, sis. You just want to be oblivious, and this is where it got you. Like, I feel so bad for her, but sis, you knew the day was going to come, because she said, she asked him on a Monday, are you okay? Because he was acting strange, and he said, I want a divorce. And basically, getting you and them kids, get to finding somewhere to live, or else you're going to have a front row seat of me dating. Baby, Alexia was ready to set it off, okay? Alexia was like, she been in your house? She's in your circle? Because the girl has been at the parties that everybody keeps talking about, how these parties were really for Lenny, and that Lisa was going along with it just to please her man, all the while he was scouting to find other women. He found her amongst the crowd of people that was at these parties that he didn't know. You just having all these strange people at your house that you don't know, because you looking for hot young girls to replace your wife, and look where y'all at now. And for Lisa to say she was blindsided, I mean, yeah, you know, him saying that he wanted a divorce was kind of like, you know, out of the blue, but it wasn't far-fetched. And she was like, I can't believe I'm in this place. She never saw it coming. Production said, oh, you sure? Let's go ahead and give you a reminder. They started giving us flashbacks from last year, where she was like, we're in a good place, right? And he was like, I remember that date night scene. It was just so cringy. It was obvious that he had checked out. This emotional relationship that he had with somebody was more than just that. Sis, he was tired and through with you. And then they showed us flashbacks of, you know, the girls having conversations and Lisa having conversations about how he's working out, and, you know, who are you trying to impress? Meanwhile, Kiki looking like, girl, he's trying to impress somebody else. That's not you. So, yeah, sis is just really going through it. Nicole was like, baby, I'm not a lawyer, but you need to lawyer up. You need to stay in that house. You need to stay in that house, because once you leave, it's a possibility that you cannot come back. And that was like, yeah, you need to lawyer up. And she was like, no, I really don't want to do that. I just want him to love me. And I felt so bad for her. But you said it yourself, sis. It's done. And I'm sure things have not been the same for a long time. Well, hell, we already know that throughout the seasons, we seen how he was treating you. Like, sis, it's over and done with. I just really feel bad for her, because, yes, she has to uproot herself and her children. He's talking about he's going to get the kids on the weekend. I don't even know if I want you to get the kids on the weekend, because you can't even go and watch them. You want to play tennis. So damn bad. Like, And she's just going through it. Like, she's not close with her family. And I don't know how that's going to be. Hopefully she'll be able to, you know, rekindle the relationship. Maybe that'll be a storyline down the line of the seasons. I don't know. I just know, sis, you about to be in for a ride. Meanwhile, you got Julia and Adriana over there eating sushi at the bar. They hear screaming and all of that, and they just cannot because they're like, hold on, we'll go over there after we get done eating because we're going to get the drinking and stuff, and I ain't got that to deal with right now. Like, catch us up later. I got to eat so we can drink and party, and I'll be all right. Gosh. They don't want no parts of the drama, but no, this is something that y'all should have been a part of because this is some tea. This is some shit, okay? You want to make sure that you all ears for this. This is not something that you want them to fill you in on. Adriana and Julia finally make it over there. And Adriana's like, what's going on, Lisa? What's going on? Don't tell me you're getting the divorce. Girl, don't nobody got time to be trying to tell you the story all over again. Y'all should have brought y'all asses over there when y'all heard all the commotion. Wait, just to irritate me. Hold on. Fix my shirt. But, y'all... My mama gave me these little healthy nut mix. Real good. They got Brazilian nuts, pumpkin seeds, almonds, walnuts, a little cranberry. Shit. She gave me another one too. It came in like a little stocking stuffer thing. Y'all better come down here and get y'all one of these. It's a chicken salad. This is good. But, yes, y'all. Did y'all see Alexia and Gertie? They, like, this close to each other. They, like, they only want you for your money. Yes, and you're going to look like an idiot in public. They start going in on Lenny. It's like this close to each other. Y'all see Kiki in the background laughing? Baby, Lenny got the girls heated, okay? They ready to take the next jet back home to jump his ass, as they should. Child, Gertie. Gertie is like, girl, fuck all that, Lisa. And talking about you love him and all of that. Focus on what she said, on your own highway and see what come out at the end of the tunnel. Child, I don't know. She was talking about highways and byways, and I was like, okay. So Larsa is like, I mean, you built this. This is what you built. And then for you to just wake up one day and have the rug pulled from up under you, it's not easy to just let go like that. Here come Gertie. And you're the example of what could happen. Talking about Lisa, like she's the rug. She's the person that got the rug pulled up under her or whatever. I'm like, Gertie, calm down a little bit, sis. Because, yes, I was kind of with Larsa like, girl, zip it, please. Because you ain't never been in this situation to really say what you would do. Just like Larsa said, I'm not going to go and talk to Miss Obama about some shit that I don't know about. I'm going to just be quiet, listen, and observe. Like, Gertie, you a little too hyped, sis. Calm down a little bit. At this point, Lisa's like, I just feel so humiliated. I want to fight for my family. I can't get 15 years. I just can't let that go. I forgot to tell y'all, too. Lisa said that she called the girl up and everything, and the girl was like, you need to talk to your man. Anyway, yes, she tells the girls, I need a break. Here come Gertie. She wants to walk. Gertie. So they all go their separate ways. I said, child, you know what time it is. It's time to recap, gossip, and go call y'all husbands. And that's exactly what they did. So we have Adriana and Julia. They're having a conversation about how they actually met, how Lenny and Lisa met. It was in Vegas. She was a cocktail waitress, this charming Russian surgeon who swept her off her feet and shipped her down to Miami and started this life with her. So, she really leaned on him, basically. And then you have Gertie. Gertie done called her husband, who can't even keep up. She started saying, Lisa, I knew something was up because she was late to the yacht the other day at Nicole's house and blah, blah, blah. And her husband's like, wait, who we talking about? They did not be paying attention. He looked so uninterested in the conversation. Gertie is doing the absolute most. I need you to help a brother out. I need you to help me because you're a man. Why do y'all behave this way? I need some understanding. Can you help me? Would you ever do this to me? And her husband's like, of course not. I hate when people ask questions like that because of course he's gonna say that, but it's not promised. You swap vows and share vows and exchange vows with people. down at the altar at y'all good old church, and what they do? Cheat on y'all still. Some of them was cheating on y'all before y'all even got down to the altar. So nothing is guaranteed. You can hear somebody say, I would never cheat on you all day, but you don't know that. You don't know that. So, Gertie, I don't even know why you asked your husband that. She was just doing a lot in this scene. And we have Nicole calling her husband, and he was like, he was interested in what was going on, and he was like, yes, you definitely need to lawyer up. Now, Anthony, he down with the mess. His ears gonna be peaked. But yeah, he was like, she needs to lawyer up ASAP. She can't just leave the home like he wants her to and all of that. But like a lot of us, we like Nicole and Anthony. They seem to really have a good relationship. But like I said, you just never know. These husbands, they gonna play in your face, and they could be living a whole nother life behind your back. So, Gertie, don't ask your husband no shit like that again, girl. Did y'all see? Oh my gosh, production is so shady. Marisol and Alexia is in Marisol's room because she's getting glammed up, right? She was talking about how humid the keys are, and trust me, I used to, I visited Florida a few times, and then I used to go to school at Valdosta State. Anybody who knows about Valdosta is like on the borderline of Georgia and Florida. Baby, when I tell you my hair didn't stand a chance down there, and it was hot all the damn time, I don't miss them days. Oh my gosh. That was the time where I wasn't wearing my natural hair. I feel like my natural hair would have been better down there, but I was straightening. I was natural, but I was straightening my hair. So it's just like, it was heat damage and all of that. It wasn't giving all of this. Y'all think my hair gonna last till Christmas? It looked good still. I was thinking about washing it today, but now I'm just like, I don't know, because I really don't feel like washing it. But I also feel like I don't know if it's gonna be laying right by Sunday. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not doing anything major for Christmas. I'm being in the house all day. It's supposed to be real cold. Temperatures are dropping, okay, down here in Georgia. And I ain't going outside anyway. I don't got no major plans. So I don't know, but like, y'all think my hair gonna last? I took it out the braids Saturday. So it's been what, 5-6 days? Yeah, it's been 6 days. No, 5 days? 5 days. So hopefully she gonna last, but I don't know. Hopefully. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Marisol talking about how she want to get glammed up and all of this because they last trip she wasn't able to have her glam come. And then she smiles in her confessional and she had red lipstick all on her teeth. Production, y'all messed up for that. Y'all could have told her that, girl, you got red lipstick on your teeth. You might want to hit one of these. Now, the mother-in-law, Lenny's mama, done called Lisa, and she was like, he basically kicking us out. The Rolls Royce is gone. Oh my gosh, I'm so surprised I said that without stumbling. That's like such a tongue twister for me. Anyway, the car is gone, because I ain't gonna say it again. The car is gone, and Lenny is like basically trying to kick us out. Now, at first, Lisa had the mother-in-law on speaker, and then she took her off. I said, no, sis, you need to have this on speaker. What are you doing? But basically, it sounds like Lenny is lashing out at everybody. He's having his mom kicked out of the house. The mom feels like he's trying to have the girl brought into the house. And so Lisa gets on the phone with Lenny and was like, you have that girl with my children, and we're going to have a fucking problem. As you should, because it's just so crazy. Like, I don't even know the word to describe it, but he's just doing whatever he can at this point. Like, he's really thirsty to have this woman around, and it's very strange. Yes, Lisa's out of town, so at this point she's like, this woman is in my house. I'm getting cheated on. My husband's leaving me for this lady. She's at the house. She's, amongst my belongings. They're doing God knows what around my house. Like, yeah, I would definitely feel some type of way about that. And Lenny, the way that he's acting, he would be the type to try to take away all, like, you know, the things that he gifted her, her furs, her jewelries, and all these things, and give it to her. He's the type that would have that bitch walking around the house in Lisa shit. I can see it. And that, I don't know how to describe how he's acting. I can't find the word for it, but it's just so weird. I don't know. It's so weird. And then to the point where you cussing your mama out. She's there to help. Now, then you want to go play tennis. And you got some damn help over there. Now you want to act the damn fool and try to kick her out of the house. A child. Like, the way he's acting is as if he has no type of maturity. I can't put my finger on the way that he's acting. I can't find the word. So we get down to Alexia's birthday party. She looks so good. I heard Marisol say cheers to 55. So I'm thinking Marisol's 55. I thought Alexia was still in her late 40s. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, or do I need to Google it? Let me see, because now I'm curious. I want to know for myself. Hold on. Wait, because I just Googled Miami. Let me see. Oh, here she go. Oh, no, she is 55. Oh, okay. I thought it was Marisol who was 55. Okay, so how old is Marisol Bobblehead is? Okay, yeah, they're both 55. Okay, excuse me. Okay, so if they both 55, how old is Adriana? Adriana 57. Okay, the girls, the surgeries don't look good, but overall, you know, for their ages, they look good, if that makes sense. Lisa's 40. Okay, we're just going to go down the line here, you know. Gertie is, I don't think they singing. Yeah, maybe they don't. I don't know how old Gertie is, but yeah. I'm going to assume sis is young. Julia's 50. Okay. Larsa, 48. Is that it? How old is my girl Kiki? Let me see. Kiki RHOM. I don't know. Kiki Barth. Kiki is Team Swirl. But I think I already seen that because I seen her baby look biracial. And she's biracial. Yeah, they don't got Kiki age on him. I don't know. Anywho, nonetheless, yes. Alexia looked good. I felt like she had the best outfit. Kiki's outfit was nice. Nicole's outfit was okay. Gertie, listen, because even in Gertie's confessional, she had a new confessional in her hair. Now, I was watching Color Me Pink's video with the confessional looks for Real Housewives of Miami. And from the picture that she had shown, I was like, yes, Gertie is eating this up. I love this look. And then I seen it in person, and I said, what the hell is this wig? That wig was wigging. You are the party planner of the world, or whatever it is. You in Vogue, sis. Okay, you're that girl when it comes down to party planning. I'm gonna need you to plan your looks a little better. Go ahead and call Arrogant Tay, Tokyo, somebody like y'all, Jonathan. Y'all really need to have the hair slayers on speed dial when y'all on TV. It's very important. There's so many talented hairstylists that I'm sure will be glad to show off their talents on your head. Get it together. I want what's best for you. Matter of fact, call whoever doing Kiki hair, because Kiki hair is slayed and laid. And when she had it, when they was down at Lisa party and she had them crimps, baby hair was laid. Y'all need to exchange numbers and get them hairstylists on speed dial. But I was talking about they looks. Yeah, Larsa, baby, stop getting your clothes. I mean, shit. She got the BBL body, you know. The girls like to shop at the same places. Them Instagram boutique outfits just, oh gosh, I just can't. Anyway, they're eating, and Lisa just cannot be present. She hears people talking around her, but she cannot focus on being the host of this trip. So she ends up walking away, and the cameras were following her. She was like, I just need a break. Like, can I please have no cameras? So she goes in the bathroom, and she calls the nanny, and she's like, hey, I need you to go into the house, and I need you to watch out for my kids. And she was like, well, I can't because I was instructed to stay in the guest house. And Lisa's like, no, fuck that. I need you to watch after my kids. What she really wanted the nanny to do was report back to see what the hell is going on, see if that bitch is over there. But at the table, Kiki notices somebody, and it's Johnny, who is Alexia's best friend. He's coming with gifts in tow, and she's very excited to see him. I was so annoyed when Marisol put that napkin over Alexia's head. Like, girl, get off of me. What are you doing? But Johnny has a message from Todd on his phone, and Todd is like, I'm sorry I can't be there for your birthday, but it was obvious from his background that he was at the jeweler. He was like, but I did give you a birthday gift. I love you. And it was this nice watch that like spirals around your wrist. Adriana actually had one. She had it in silver. I'm more of a gold type of girl. I used to wear silver a lot, but then it's like my jewelry taste elevated. I didn't really want to wear silver anymore. I feel like gold complements, the black people more than silver does. So yeah, I prefer to wear gold if I can. I even hate when like it's silver hardware on my clothes, because I know it's gonna clash with the jewelry that I actually want to wear. Like, am I the only finicky person that's like that? Like, I can't stand metals that clash, but sometimes it has to happen. Anyway, yeah. So she has this really nice watch, and in Adriana's confessional, she was like, yeah, we have the same watch, but the difference is I bought mine. What? Like, so what? This is a birthday gift from her husband. Like, this is why I can't stand Adriana, because she a hating ass bitch, and she always does the most for no reason. So Alexia was giving a speech about love, and she's been in Lisa's shoes before, and it's hard, but basically you can come up on top. And she was giving this speech and also saying, like, she never had to worry about not having a car and things like that, because basically she relied on herself. And Adriana was like, I mean, but you got this watch that's $25,000. Alexia said, that actually is double that, baby. It's $50K. So what's up? And Adriana was like, yeah, but you didn't buy that yourself. You wouldn't buy that if it wasn't a gift. How do you know that? Alexia had a magazine with her husband. She also now has this beauty shop in the name of her and her son. Like, don't try to make it seem like Alexia is just out here on her broke shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody messaging me. Yeah, she just acting like Alexia is on some broke shit. And you're just a fucking hater. And I don't like that. If you're... Just congratulate her. Be happy for her. You're showing jealousy. You did the same shit with Larsa. Now you're doing the same shit with Alexia. And you're saying that Alexia is being hypocritical because, she's getting these gifts from her husband. It's like, yeah, don't rely on the man. But also, if he buys you a watch, take it. It's her husband. It's a birthday gift. She not out here, being tricked on and shit. It's just so weird. It's weird. Like, I don't like her. I don't like Adriana. I never have. Kiki is hilarious. So Marisol goes back to the table, and she's telling the girls about, what Lenny has going on, because Lisa is just, she doesn't want the cameras around. She's very frustrated. She's trying to get down to the bottom of it. Girl, you just need to go ahead and go home. Like, you're not that far from home. Thankfully, she said she's like only 130 miles, baby. Bravo, go ahead and give me a plane ticket. Give me pay for me an Uber XL. Somebody ride me out to the house because I gotta go. And she was saying, yeah, so Marisol goes back to the table and let the girls know what's going on. And everybody in their confessional is just like, Alexia is saying fuck Lenny. Larsa is saying that Lenny out his mind. Production asked Kiki, did you have an idea that he was cheating or that he could do something? He was capable of doing something like this. And Kiki was like, I think so. Because, his head shape. She talked about his head shape. She was just like, men with them heads, and basically they be up to something. And she was like, men with bald heads, they cheat. And then I guess the guy, one of the camera crew, production people, whoever, was behind the scenes and he made a face, and she was like, oh, you got production back there, you know, he got a bald head. She was like, you know you cheat. And he was like, no. Yeah, of course you gonna say no because you getting put on the spot. Baby, you probably do be cheating, okay? But you can have a head full of hair. You could be bald head. You could be patchy. You can have a buzz cut. Baby, if you gonna cheat, you gonna cheat. It don't matter what size, shape, hair, or what kind of haircut you got. So they playing this game that Marisol done pulled out. And I was like, oh my gosh, because we all know Marisol and her games and how she was treating Nicole last season really made me mad, because it's like, you been had pressure from Nicole, but you wanted to use this game to say how you really felt about it when you should have just been 100 and not hid behind this stupid ass game. So anyway, you know, the game was fun until, you know, it wasn't. They were asking questions like, you know, if somebody in the group was a drug dealer, who would get high off their own supply? Who has the lowest standards? And I said the lowest standards, I would say Larsa. I would say that because of how she dates now. Like, other people's husbands, Michael Jordan's son, and then she goes and says things with Tristan Thompson, you know, you go and do these things, and then you say you don't want to date athletes, but like I said, you're looking for love in all the wrong places, and your actions are not really lining up to the things that you say. Anywho, one of them was like, who would, if we were all prostitutes, who would make the least money? Or something like that. Yeah, and Julia was like, me. And I was thinking Julia too, because I just feel like Julia's kind of like, you know, the grandma of the group in a way. They're not necessarily saying she acts old. She just kind of, you know, I don't know. I would just say Julia. And Alexia was like, no, because you Russian. You'll make a good Russian prostitute. And it's like, you ain't have to say that. That was offensive, because that's the thing. As soon as I heard that, I was like, oh my gosh. And then Alexia is talking about, I can say whatever I want. I can say whatever I want. Okay, but you also offended her. And you know that you offended her. And then you go and say that was a compliment. What? Alexia, no. And then you try to justify it saying that, you know, because you're upset with Lenny and he's half Russian, you know, basically you taking it out on her. Girl, please. No, Alexia, you put your foot in your mouth. You was offensive and you needed to apologize about that. And then here come Marisol making excuses for her in the confessional. Nah, apologize. And I was here with Julia when she said back then she would hear when she was 20 modeling in Paris, people would, you know, call her a Russian prostitute. She was like, now I don't have anything to lose and I will not be silenced by intimidation. I said, speak on it and say how you really feel, because that was bullshit. Like, it's not okay to feed into stereotypes just like, because that's what Marisol was saying. That, you know, Alexia was just feeding into the stereotypes. No, that's not okay, because if she said something against Cubans or, you know, just, you know, Hispanics in general, then y'all would be up in arms and y'all would be ready to fight. That spread of food, then they came out, I said, that is a big ass cake. I don't think they need that much cake, but that cake was pretty. I love the bubbles. Like, that was so cute. Like, the bubbles on the cake, because they was bone bubbles too. But it was cute. And then, like, the pinata had jewelry in it. Y'all, I really want to get into bracelets. I have a really small wrist, and I love watching people. Like, I've been stalking this set of bracelets for a minute. But the thing is, my wrist is so small. Like, baby, the bracelets be down here. That's why I don't really buy them unless they're like tight, kind of like the ones that you can pull on to. But like, I just love watching people's, you know, bracelet game. I'm like, damn, I want to be a part of that too. I want to have some bling bling, you know. But whatever, it had jewelry in it, and I think that was very neat. I really want to be a part of, you know, a group where we all just order all kind of shit. Even though I know I'm vegan, but, you know, just go to a place that has options for everybody, and we just have a table full of shit, and we're just, like, passing the plate around. Yeah, give me some of that pizza. Oh, let me get some of that. Give me some of that. Oh, wait, y'all got dessert? Hold on. You know, I need one of them type of experiences. I need me and my group of friends to really be greedy in a sense. Not too greedy, because I don't like overly greedy people. Lisa is leaving, and Larsa spent the night with her after Alexia's party. And, you know, they stayed up late crying and things, and Lisa made the decision to go home the next day, as she should, because there's a lot going on right now that she's not necessarily aware of. She knows that something's happening, but she doesn't know, whatever. So she makes the decision to go home and she leaves. So the rest of the ladies are going out on the town to make Cuban cigars and mojitos and things. So they stop by this little restaurant on the road. So they order some things to go, some coffee and some food. And Alexia has this conversation, which, Alexia gets on my nerves, but I feel like she's one of the best dressed, if not the best dressed woman of the cast. She always has on something cute. I don't know. Some of the girls don't really be doing it for me, but she is one of my favorite dressers of the cast. But she gets on my nerves because she apologizes to Julia. And Julia was like, yeah, basically she's still feeling some type of way about it because she used to get these comments when she was younger, and that's not fair. It's an assumption. And yes, Russia does have prostitutes, but she made a point to Alexia, these girls have to do what they have to do sometimes. And it's there are Russian prostitutes, but there's American prostitutes. There's Cuban prostitutes. Baby, prostitutes is not just given to one culture, baby. Let's not do that. And then she was like, yeah, because, you was with a drug dealer and you was living off drug money, but you want to, make this issue about Russian prostitutes or whatever. And then Alexia comes and try to correct her. No, I got money from my dad who passed away. I fell in love with somebody who sold drugs, but he lost it all. Girl, you benefited from that money. Don't do that. And the way that Alexia comes off, it was just I apologize. Girl, it is what it is type shit. But no, you offended her. And you need to understand that those type of comments are not okay. So you need to be aware of that and not do those things in the future. It's just the way that she goes about shit. It's girl, you're being fucking rude. And at the end of the day, fuck you. And your offensive ass comments. And Marisol, who is her fucking yes man, she didn't call her a hooker. Bitch, shut up, you damn drunk. And I forgot to add this in. Hey, y'all, I had to come back in here. But I forgot to mention that Larsa did basically tell Gertie that she needs to, kind of calm down a little bit when it comes down to this Lisa situation, because, the people who can give the best advice are the people who actually experienced it. And did y'all hear Gertie say, I haven't been divorced yet. Girl, don't speak that into existence if that's not what you see for you and your husband. But it's you can't have an opinion. Just because you haven't went through something does not mean that you can't give sound advice. But I do think that Gertie was doing a lot. She was doing a lot. So it's you can give advice, but just kind of be mindful of how you're giving that advice, because you was a little too amped up. Don't get me wrong, everybody was amped up, but it was kind of your delivery and the way that you were saying some things, it was off-putting, sis. I'm sorry to say that. This fight is not, at this point, they just get on the bus. And everybody is asking how it went. Basically, it didn't go good. So Alexia further tries to explain what happened. And she was like, I watched this documentary where Russian women come to Florida and they seek out these American men and all it is. And Adriana's like, okay, but we can also watch the documentary that you were on with your drug dealing baby daddy. And then we can make the same assumptions about you. I said, thank you. Actually, I'm agreeing with Adriana. Girl, let's not do that. You gonna make assumptions off of a damn documentary that you saw, but then, one can do the same with you if we watch your damn shit. Girl, Alexia, she feels like it's okay to say what she says. And it's just I said it, and what? It's no, but you also offended people. But then when we start calling you out, then you want to get mad. That doesn't make sense. And then you want to make excuses when it's turned back around on you. So, yeah, it's just girl, you doing too much. And then she was Adriana was which one is worse? A Russian prostitute or a drug dealer? And then Alexia was oh, what's worse? A woman that's dealing with a married man. So Adriana's like, I'm not dealing with a married man. Like, I don't know that he's married. I haven't asked him that because his mother just passed away. But, you know, to me, I don't have knowledge of him being married. Like, are you trying to insinuate that I'm a homewrecker after what's going on with Lisa? We know that her marriage is suffering because of another woman. Like, don't try to pin that on me. I said, Larsa? Because that's the first person I thought about when she said that. Honestly, I said, Larsa? We know you was round the mall and stuff with that basketball player. Wasn't he young too? That basketball player, and his wife, you know, was at home with the babies and stuff. That's who I thought about. I said, okay. But yeah, don't do that, Alexia. She was just doing way too much, and they was not letting up on her ass. Adriana was not letting up on her. Julia ain't letting up on her. And I applaud her for that. Stay on her ass, because, yeah, just because you say something, that don't make it okay. And when we start blasting you, miss, because just like Adriana said, you was messing with Todd while he was still married to Herman. But it's okay when you do it. Oh, okay. Anyway, let's get down in the comments and talk. I think this episode was good. I feel like it might be a little too long. I don't know. I feel like I was real long with this. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.